The future is female. There's no doubt about that. And as we celebrate this International Women's Day, we too are celebrating the great strides Namibian women have made in the struggle for gender equality. Esther Utjiua recently became the very first Namibian woman to lead a political party in this country's history. I mean, just think about that. We can barely get a 50-50 gender representation in our own public offices, but Nudo has made great strides electing Esther Utjiua to lead the party. I met with her this week and asked her what it means to her to carry this great honor.
Being black women, we have been discriminated in various ways. One, through our traditions and cultures, and two, of course, through the multiple colonialism that we went through, Germany, South Africa. That was also another discrimination against women. And so I think for us as women in Namibia, women in Africa, we have been living according to the standards of the community and men. And I think now in the 21st century, it is time for women to move out of the box and to start spreading our wings and see and show the world what we are capable of. If other countries like India could have women such as Indira Gandhi, what is preventing us in Namibia also to become the stars of this country? There are so many things that need to be dealt with. Of course, people are asking, what would you do? What would you contribute? And if you go to parliament, you are becoming an opposition party. Are you aiming for that or not? I'm telling people that my aim for going to parliament is not to become an opposition party, because I don't believe in opposing. I believe in making a contribution. So I'm going, if I manage to go to parliament, I'm not going there to oppose anyone there. Should I oppose now whom? Because I think I will consider everyone as a leader there, all of us having different qualities and all of us having some expertise that we can use to contribute to the upliftment and the development, especially socio-economic development in Namibia. Then you look up at many other issues that are affecting women. And one cannot single out one factor and say, I will pay attention to that. Let's take, for example, gender-based violence, which is a serious issue in Namibia. You cannot deal with that in isolation. It's linked to so many other factors, such as unemployment, the culture of telling women to be submissive to their husbands and so on, substance abuse. So one need to look at all these issues and see how can you contribute and how can you deal with them. How can we as a country manage them? You simple things such as if you go back to the homes, because the family is at the micro level. The family is the very most important unit in our societies, because it's the family that mold and you know, the behavior. We are the ones who mold those people who later become murderers and so on. So one need to go back and see what went wrong, where did we miss it, because we need to bring back the norms and values in our communities, in our homes, in our children. And I don't want to, I always hear the focus is on a girl child. You know, what about the boy? Because we also need to equally instill values and morals in the boys, because they are the ones who will become men.
Esther Utjiua, a social worker by profession, is also a lecturer at UNAM, a divorcee and a mother of three. I asked her how she plans to represent the aspirations of the people at the helm of Nudo, which is a predominantly Herero party.
I will not oppose. I will come with suggestions as to what needs to be done. Because for me, when you oppose, you only oppose without bringing alternatives. So that's why I'm looking at myself as Nudo would be the alternative party in parliament. And we will contribute by making suggestions as to what do we think need to be done, rather than going there and, you know, if you oppose, you are in a, you know, fighting mood. And I don't think that is how we want things to be run. So someone else should do it differently.
This year's International Women's Day theme is Balance for Better. I asked the first ever female leader of a political party, Esther Utjiua, to share her message to women.
Now, I still need to prove myself, but I want to make a call to the women out there that we have been also told, because for me that is a myth also, that women are not supporting one another. We need to change that paradigm. We need to change that perspective of believing that women are against one another. I think it's about time for women to stand up and start supporting one another. So this time around, I believe that we will have a lot of votes, and those votes will come from women, not only from my party, but women from all walks of life, from different political parties in Namibia. And that is the message, that we need to be there for one another. We need to be there to support one another, because we can be the role models for the young girls, that are coming up.